48 teams are coming to the 2026 World Cup, 12 groups, 36 opening matches, and 3 World Cup contenders. 3 teams capable of winning the entire tournament will be eliminated before the knockout stage even begins. They will be gone after 3 matches. Most people planning to watch this tournament will turn it on for the final, maybe a semifinal. They will catch the highlights. They will miss exactly the matches where all of it is decided. You do not need to watch all 12 groups. You just need to watch 5. Watch these 5 marches and you are the ones that truly watch the World Cup. Here is what is at stake in each one.
We are going in order, starting with number 5 and building toward the one group that will produce the most dramatic football of the entire tournament. By the end of this video, you will know exactly which matches to schedule your life around and why. Number 5, Group D. United States, Turkey, Australia, Paraguay. The United States are hosting this World Cup with their own stadiums, their own fans, their own country. But so far, they conceded 7 goals in 2 pre-tournament friendlies against Belgium and Portugal. 7 goals in 2 matches. You could say the friendly marches has nothing at stake, but I guess it's also a good statement. If the United States cannot survive their own group stage on their home soil, that is not just a disappointing result. That is a national conversation that will run for decades. Turkey, also in the group, arrive with Arda Güler and Kenan Yıldız, the 2 most exciting young players at this entire tournament, both under 22, both capable of producing a moment that defines their generation. Turkey are not here to make up the numbers. They are here to announce themselves.
Australia were unbeaten in World Cup qualifying. Not a single loss. They have a squad built on discipline and collective organization. Exactly the kind of team that causes problems for bigger nations who underestimate them. You should be looking forward to them also. Paraguay on the group also have nothing to lose. That is the most dangerous thing a team can be. This group has no weak opponent. Anyone can beat anyone. Watch it especially if you are American, because if the United States fumble their own World Cup on home soil, you will want to say you were watching when it happened. Number 4, Group C. Brazil, Morocco, Scotland, Haiti. Brazil are the most successful nation in World Cup history. 5 titles. The last one came in 2002. That is 24 years ago. Some of the players in Brazil's current squad were not born the last time Brazil won a World Cup. Every tournament since 2002 has started with the same belief and ended with the same disappointment. This year again, the belief is back. Morocco reached the semifinals in 2022, the same squad. They know what it takes to beat a European giant on a World Cup stage. They have done it. They believe they can go further.
Scotland will play one extraordinary match and one absolute disaster in this group. They always do. That is not a criticism. That is just Scotland at a World Cup. The question is, which one comes first? The match you cannot miss in this group are Brazil versus Morocco, June 13th. 2 teams with unfinished business. 2 teams who believe the 2022 World Cup should have gone further for them. One group stage match that will feel like a knockout. You definitely should not miss it. Haiti have Wilson Isidore. He scored on his international debut. He's 24 years old and has never played at a World Cup before. He has everything to prove and nothing to protect. Those are the most dangerous players in football. Number 3, Group L. England, Croatia, Ghana, Panama. England have not won the World Cup since 1966. 60 years. They have the players to win this tournament. They also have 60 years of history suggesting they will find a way not to. England's first match is against Croatia, the same Croatia that knocked England out of the 2018 World Cup semifinal. The same fixture, a different tournament. England fans have been thinking about this rematch for 7 years. If England lose that first match, the pressure on everything that follows becomes almost unbearable. If they win it, the belief that builds could carry them deep into the tournament.
Croatia are not the same team they were in 2018. Luka Modric is 40 years old. This is almost certainly his last World Cup. He is still playing, he is still dangerous, and he has never forgotten what it felt like to reach a final. Ghana are unpredictable in the best possible way. They have players capable of a performance that nobody anticipated. Panama will defend with everything they have and make every match uncomfortable for whoever they face. England versus Croatia in the opening match of this group is worth the price of admission alone. Number 2, Group J.
Argentina, Algeria, Austria, Jordan. Argentina are the defending World Cup champions. They won in Qatar in 2022 in what many consider the greatest World Cup final ever played. They are coming back to defend it. Nobody has successfully defended the World Cup title since Brazil in 1962. That is 64 years. Argentina are going to try to make history. And Lionel Messi is going to his 6th World Cup. His 6th. He won the last one. He has nothing left to prove and everything left to give. This is almost certainly the last time you will ever watch Messi at a World Cup. Not the last time you will watch him play football. The last time you will watch him here, at this tournament, in this context, with this much at stake.
Algeria have a plan. They qualified with purpose and they arrive with a specific idea of how to stop Argentina. Watching a well-organized team try to neutralize the best player in the history of the sport is one of football's most fascinating tactical puzzles. Austria are underrated. They always are. Jordan have nothing to lose. That makes them dangerous. Watch every Argentina match in this group, every single one. Not because Argentina will struggle, but because you are watching the end of something that has never existed before and will never exist again. Watch it while it is still happening. Number 1. The group you absolutely cannot miss. Group I. France, Senegal, Norway, Iraq. This is the group of death. France are arguably the best team at this entire tournament. Kylian Mbappe, Ousmane Dembélé, Michael Olise, Aurélien Tchouameni. On paper, the most complete squad here. France won the World Cup in 2018. They reached the final in 2022 and lost on penalties. They are back with something to prove and the squad to prove it.
Senegal are the African champions. Sadio Mane missed the 2022 World Cup through injury. He watched his country play from a hospital bed. He is back. He has been waiting 4 years for this. Do not underestimate what 4 years of waiting does to a footballer. Norway have Erling Haaland, 49 international goals in 55 appearances. Norway have not played at a World Cup since 1998. An entire generation of Norwegian football fans has never watched their country at this tournament. Haaland has carried that weight through qualifying. He arrives at the 2026 World Cup as the most lethal striker on the planet, in the biggest tournament of his life, representing a nation that has waited 28 years for this moment. Iraq qualified after traveling 35 to 40 hours to play their final qualifying match. They are here. That matters. 3 of these 4 teams genuinely believe they can win the entire World Cup. One of them, a legitimate World Cup contender, goes home after 3 matches. Not in the round of 16, not in the quarters, after 3 group stage matches, before the knockout stage even begins. That is the cruelty of the group of death. The draw does not care how good you are. It does not care how long you waited. It puts 3 world-class teams in the same group and eliminates one of them in the first 2 weeks. Watch every match in this group, all 6. France versus Senegal, Norway versus Iraq, France versus Norway, Senegal versus Iraq. The final match day when everything is still to play for, and every result changes everything else. Watch all of it. You will not regret a single minute. 5 groups, 48 teams, 104 matches, and somewhere inside all of it, a moment will happen that nobody predicted. A goal that ends a dynasty, a result that rewrites history, a player who carries a nation on their back for 90 minutes and either delivers or collapses under the weight. You will not find that moment in the final. You will find it here, in these 5 groups, in the first 2 weeks of a tournament when everything is still possible and nothing is decided. The other 7 groups are fine. These 5 are the unmissable. Watch them. If you enjoy this video that much, like and subscribe and wait for the next part. You're welcome.